Hello everyone and welcome back to my Fantasy Life story playthrough. Last time we finally started doing the DLC story and it brought us all the way over here to Origin Islands, a totally different land from Bavaria. So let's see what today's episode has in store for us. I got a feeling that it's gonna be a bunch of butterfly requests, but let's start it out by talking to Noelia over here. Hold on, what, you didn't make a platoon of new friends? Come back with Grace and Dogu? Are you kidding me? I don't remember where Grace and Dogu went. Wait, weren't they at the place where we ended off the previous episode? Yeah, apparently they are. Okay, fun. So you make me go all the way over to Noelia and I have to talk to you. Anyway, so will you take me to Riveria and to party? Yeah, that's what we were actually gonna do. We were gonna show Grace all of the different lands in Riveria. Well, thank you. I'm so excited. You can count on me. Okay, Grace joined our party and we were gonna take Dagu along as well. Dagu Gudo? You betcha, man. Let's just go. Okay, even though it did turn night, I believe we can still progress over here. Yeah. Okay, perfect. It is a blue Furlan. That's amazing. Grace, this is my sister Noelia. Why didn't you tell me your sister was a Furlan? No, Grace, come on, man. I wish. No, I mean the girl in black. Who's this? Grace is a shrine maiden here in Oregon Island. Oregon? Did I just say Oregon? So I'm sorry. I don't know what that means and I don't care. Wow, that's a bit mean. You have a human sister? Very odd. Come on, sis, you're just confusing people. Yeah, why do you stay in your butterfly form? I completely forgot. Right. I disguise myself as a butterfly to escape attention. Why? You really think that you draw less attention being a talking butterfly? Come on, man. That's not... Okay, you're the girl in white. I saw you in my dreams. Celestia. What's up with your Dagu thingy there? Maybe he's just had it with all your blabbering. I mean, I know I've had it. Not entirely true, but kinda. Wearing all black doesn't give you the right to be so mean, you know? Are you okay, little Dagu? Yeah, he's just fine. He's just fine. Yeah, you done now? Geez, Joelia, I swear. I try to get some non-weirdo friends every once in a while. Oh, you mean like your Furlan, who has been staring off in the distance this entire time? Yeah, Furball here has been strangely quiet ever since we came to this island. Hey. Yeah, I don't understand that, man. He says thank you for bringing him here and that this is a token of his thanks. A Furlan-shaped rug. Okay. I'm not sure we've done anything he should be thanking us for, but it's a very nice rug. Thank you. We just came from a beach with Furlan everywhere. Would you like to see it? I think he's kinda... this would be his first time meeting other Furlan. He might be a bit shy. Yeah, he's kinda shy. Not everybody is quite so, oh la la la, let's be best friends. I love you, as you, Elia. Someday you're going to regret all the mean things you said to me. I'm willing to take that risk. I think Furlan here is just gonna tag along with me for now. You said there was something you wanted to see here, what is it? I want to have a look in the tower to the north, but the sentry won't let me pass. Big doing his job jerk. In the tower, is there something you need to do there? I think there might be some key there to finding out what happened to our mother. Your mother, but why would... I mean, that tower was built in honor of the goddess. Exactly, our mother. Don't tell me you haven't told them that yet either. What? We've been busy with other things. I'm not like you. That's not the first thing out of my mouth. I mean, that's... yeah, okay. Right, so leave it to me to have to explain. Typical. Well, anyway, so yeah, we're Celestia's daughters. Daughters of the great goddess? You call her the goddess, we call her mom. We've never called her mama. Anyway, Grace, do you know of a way to get inside that tower? Well, that entrance is usually sealed. Even I've only been in there a few times. Before you can go inside, you have to fill out an application form and submit it to the elder. Then a meeting of everyone on the island will be called to decide if you may be permitted entry. If they approve, you must take an aptitude test and spend the night in the hot springs for purification. So this is where all of our bureaucracy begins too, eh? But if you tell the elder the goddess is your mother, well, maybe he'll let you skip the application. There isn't much inside the tower, though. It's really just a pedestal for the goddess statue on top. I don't know what you'll find anything else in there. No, don't worry about it. I'll think of something else. I don't want to kick up a fuss or anything. Well, let us know if you find anything good, Noelia. Why? Where are you going? We're going to take Grace and Ducky to happy dancing. I mean to Riveria. Come on, let's get going. I can't wait. Alright, let's get going. It really feels like we're doing something illegal here because in this land, this is considered illegal, but yeah. Like, we just committed a huge crime, I believe. But, hey, whatever, man. Whatever. And even though doing this at night feels kind of appropriate because, as I said, this is not something we should be doing, so it kind of feels like we're sneaking. I think we should make it day for Grace to explore the full beauty of Riveria. Also, maybe that actually was something weird to do. Like, I just came to this land and now we're already sleeping in like the same bed. Or I don't know what just happened. Don't think too much about it. Oh, what a cute little boy. He's so well behaved, sitting there so quietly in his chair. Oh, what is this? You call me cute? Excellent. You said that out loud, Dad. Who's your new friend, March? This is Grace, a shrine maiden from, wait for it, Origin Island. So you found it. Indeed we did, Professor Huey. Let me introduce you to everyone, Grace. This is Eric, King of Castell. Next to him is Queen Ophelia, and on the other side is Princess Laura. And this guy wants you to call him Huey now. He's a researcher who likes to pretend he knows everything. Hello, nice to meet you all. So, what is a king? Oh, that is charming. I'm the ruler of this part of Riveria. I represent the people. He's a bit like your grandfather on Origin Island, a respected leader type who, you know, says stuff. You mean this little boy is actually your elder? Oh, right, we've kind of all gotten used to Dad's condition. Despite my appearance, I am actually the same age as Queen Ophelia here. Which will not be... You don't ask a lady her age, come on, how old is that? Well, this year I turned the ripe old age of... 22. Yeah, surely 22, guys. Don't worry. Well, let's just say I'm old enough to be wise and young enough to maintain my sprightly beauty. Sure, well done, Your Grace. Well done indeed. I, for one, have many questions to ask of our new friend, if I may be so bold. Are you wearing the traditional garb of your people? I believe I've seen this in an old scroll. Yes, I suppose you could call this a traditional garb of our people. I mean, they're my clothes. Do you find your garb oppressive and stuffy? I often wish I could change clothes. I mean, I kinda get that. My dear, you're the king. You can do whatever you want. You realize that, don't you? Yeah, that is true. I don't think anyone here would mind if you changed your clothes a little more often. What Mommy's trying to say is that sometimes those royal robes of yours could flow on their own, Dad? I see. Insulted at the royal court by my wife and daughter. What a unique day this is. Well, what types of life are available there on the island? How advanced is your technology? Yeah, that would have been really cool, man. You buy the DLC, and you do, of course, get a whole new land to explore. You have new monsters to explore. You have some even post-DLC things that you can unlock that are pretty cool. Of course, the biggest thing is like having the creator life. You have an additional license. But what if they just added like a couple of new lives? That would have been the flipping tip of the iceberg, man. Like, how do you say it? The cherry on top. That would have been amazing. Oh, and eating habits. I must know about those. What about writing systems and art forms? Huge as this isn't an interrogation. But I'd like to know more about the island too. Well, it's quite dull, to be honest. Everyone just spends all day getting wrinkled in the hot springs. We're not allowed to leave the island. I know how you feel. I used to be locked up in my room on a regular basis. I'm never going to live that down, am I? But how could you feel trapped on Origin Island? It's such a magical place. Well, I could say the same for Riveria. Good point. Now that I can come and go as I please, I've come to appreciate home much more. I'm sure that now you've gotten away for a bit, you'll appreciate your home more when you return. Yes, perhaps. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is very lovely here, but things are definitely different. Getting back to the greater research matters at hand, could you describe the layout of your cities? I assume you've reached the level of urban dwelling and are not a nomadic culture. As the population grows, it gets denser, making larger communities. This is, of course, a spatial matter, but one cannot ignore the importance of changes in communicative behavior during the process. Are you scattered in small, close-knit communities, or grouped into large ones with looser ties? The biggest difficulty in controlling population flow is having many people arrive together in the same area. Directing traffic, so to speak, so how is the flow of the inhabitants controlled on your island? Huges, please get a hold of your infrastructural obsessiveness. Honestly, Huey, who would have thought that you had such a passion for moving people around? Grace has only just arrived here in Riveria. We don't need to bombard our guest with needless questions. Fine, if you all want to go on living in ignorance, go right ahead, but I'm asking my questions. Celestia, angry. What's the matter, Dagu? He's freaking out again, and he seems to have calmed down. This is a weird, silly dog. Dagu. Well, allow me to present you with a gift from the Kingdom of Castell. Oh, King Eric, you've already given me so much. I was talking to Grace. I knew that, but I suppose you deserve something as well. Here you are, Aurelia. Light mana. Okay. Sure. Thank you so much, King. What is she supposed to do with that? Come and see us anytime you like. We'd love to hear more about your home. Indeed, I have barely begun with my questions. There's much work to do. Professor Hughes here never learned to play it cool, but he would indeed very much like a visit from you. We're looking forward to seeing you again. Alright, well that was pretty nice. We showed Grace around Castell. Up next, we're gonna go to Puerto. Alright, here we are. It feels like so long ago that we actually did the main story over here, so it's kind of nice to be back. Hello again, Olivia. March, Aurelia, it's so great to see you again. And who's this? Oh, hello, my name is Grace. Dogu? Whoa, what's up with this little doll thingy? How is it moving around? Well, I guess I can say that a few things have happened since we last saw you. You got a minute? Oh, nice. Dude, this is great. Them just explaining everything without me actually having to read it aloud. The Origin Island? Are you serious? Oh, so you've heard of it. Anyone who can say toy boat 5 times that fast has dreamed of being the one to discover Origin Island. What does that even mean? I thought it were nothing more than an old fishtail, but I guess that ain't so, eh? Gah, if only I'd looked a bit harder. The Origin Island is pretty much thought of as the peak of all achievements for pirates. Why on earth are you leaving such a place to be visiting us here, little one? Well, if it were me, I'd be boarding my ship right away if I found the way to a new world. What's a ship? You don't know what a ship is? Whoa, now that I think about it, I don't remember seeing any ships there. But you live on an island, surely you have vessels that traverse rivers and oceans, no? Actually, yeah, there probably are more... Wait, I don't know really, because Origin Island is already pretty expansive. So maybe it is the only island around there, but I don't know, surely there's some other little small islands around the place if you could like have a ship and travel. But yeah, across the ocean you can do that. Of course, the great blue ocean as far as the eye can see, sails billowing in the wind. With a ship, you can go wherever you like. It's a symbol of absolute freedom. If you wanted to escape your island, setting sail on the ocean is the perfect way to get away. I'd never even thought of that, on the ocean. But what if I got out there and couldn't find my way back? What then? Yes, well, you would find yourself somewhere eventually, right? I never thought about where I wanted to escape to, I just thought about wanting to escape. My sister Olivia is quite the traveler. Maybe she could show you how to command a ship. Andy exaggerates, but I would love to show you one of our boats sometime. Setting sail on the high seas is indescribable, but the best part is knowing your home always awaits you. The fact that you never thought to sail the ocean speaks to how much you must love your home. I love my home. Yes, I guess there is much to love about it. Don't be so shy about it. It's great to see the world beyond your shores every now and then, but there's nothing like the journey that comes full circle. The hero will always be returning home. Horror. Fishing from one shore means a lot more after fishing from the deck of your ship out in the high sea. Everything really is about sailing in the seas for you all, isn't it? I really never thought about things like that. Are you okay, Grace? Was it the fish analogy? Celestia, concern? Even your little guy there seems to be feeling down. He seems better. Dude, it seems like a dog who likes Andy quite a bit. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm just a little confused. Times of confusion call for a hearty meal of fish. Here, I pulled out this rare beauty this very morning. Doesn't get any fresher than this. Let me guess, like a fish pastry? Thank you very much. Well, I was meaning to for a new friend here, but lucky for you, Julia, I pulled out 2 of them. Oh, a sea bream of love. Okay. That is actually pretty rare as well. You can come and visit us anytime, Grace. We'll take you out sailing sometime if you like. Thank you all. Yes, maybe we can even sneak in a small decadence banquet. Just a teensy week-long affair, you know? Please don't, Andy. Please stop it with your way too long dinner parties, man. Like, no one is asking for them. With that, we also showed Grace and Dagu around Port Puerto, so up next is gonna be Almaic, and luckily, I already went there once, and I bought a home, so we can fast travel, baby. Look at us go. Who's this, you ask, Grace? Well, don't mind him. That's Magnificus, the lamest dude in all of Riveria. It's so weird that the lamest guy, which is definitely Magnificus, there's no one lamer than Magnificus. You could say Jude from the Mercenary Life, which we also covered, of course. It could be like considered lamer or like as lame, but like that the fact that Magnificus is so close to Damien and Odin over here, who are arguably definitely the coolest characters in the game. Crazy. Yeah. Hello again, Damien. Grace, I would like to meet Damien, the exalted Dark Sultan of Almaic. Marsh, Julia, good to see you. It is always a pleasure to meet friends of friends. My name is Grace, sir. Pleased to meet you. Dagu, you don't have to be nervous around Damien. He's a great friend who needs to be filled in, I think. Yes, fill him in without me needing to be filled in as well. Thank you, I appreciate that. This girl is from Origin Island? I can't believe you discovered, well, what most thought was a myth. It's true, your Dark Sultanness. That there is no nest in his tile, young lady. Dude, Demona, get out of here. Oh, no one likes you. No one. Not even your own son. You will address him as Dark Sultan, High Command of the Magi Knights, and ruler of Almaic. Mom, stop it. I'm talking to a girl. Oh boy. So what exactly does a Dark Sultan do? You foolish child. The Dark Sultan of Almaic etches his influence onto the world of Riveria. Oh, so you're an engraver? In a way, I suppose, but it's not metal that I leave my mark on. We want to make a mark on the world and its people. Hopefully we can make it a brighter place. Yes, bright as the moon shining in the fearsome dead of an ebony night. Mom, let me talk. So girl, tell me about your life. Well, I guess you could say I'm in the family business. I'm a shrine maiden on my island. I'm supposed to spread the word of the goddess to the people. Not that I've ever heard it myself. So you are in a well-respected position. Very good. Your hands appear to be practiced with magic, yes? A young woman with expertise in the magical arts is rare these days. Yeah. Well, it's just kind of what I've always done, so, you know. Do you work alone? Yes, usually. Like you said, there aren't many others who could help me even if they wanted to. I see, and your family then? Tell me about your ancestral lineage. Do you come from a long line of paupers or princes? I don't know, actually. I never knew my parents. My grandfather is the island elder, though. I see. Can you cook? Can I cook what? Oh, you mean like at all? Sure, I can cook. Wait a second, I don't like where this is going. Can't cook then. Wait, what do you mean can't cook? She said yes. And that's a slight drawback when it comes to looking after my son. Mom, what are you doing? Jeez. Damien, I'm merely assessing her qualifications to be your bride. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. Can you not do that? The natives on your island would have to train someone else to fill your position, you know? It's like talking to a brick wall. You must be very well thought of on your island. Why do you say that? Well, it's obvious, my dear. You perform a sacred function integral to your civilization, correct? Well, yeah, I guess I do. But my grandfather still won't respect my wishes. He's just always going on about, you can't leave the island, you'll bring about the big bad disaster, blah blah, it's terrible. Well, all parents care about their children, even if they don't always express it. Alright, is this gonna be like, I care about my son even though I don't express it in the right ways and I'm actually like a pretentious, stuck-up B-word? Okay. To be trapped on an island where one serves the greater good, well, there are a lot of worse things. I'm sure your grandfather only does what he does out of love for you and your world. And I know if my Damien were to leave us, well, I have no idea what I would do. I want him to have his freedom, of course, but I also want him to love his home. He has a duty here that provides safety, comfort, and protection for all of our citizens. It's important he creates a life he enjoys so that he can fulfill his obligations here. Mother, when did you become so wise? And thank you for saying all that. I believe you are right. As for you, Grace, I would like to present you with a gift from all of All Might. Please take it as a token of our hospitality. I have one for you as well, March. Thanks, Damien. I'm looking forward to having you on my team in Fantasy Life I. Oh, I'm looking forward to that so much. That's so thoughtful, Damien. Thanks for the whatever it is. Thank you very much. I shall cherish it. I do sense quite a strong magical power emanating from that little statue there. It's a power I have sensed only in my father. Huh, that's interesting. Be careful with it. Something in there is waiting for the right time to make itself known. He's just like, no, not at all, man. I'm just a little doll. Doggo here is my friend. He helps me out with my work at the shrine. There may be more than meets the Doggo there. Please feel free to visit Almike anytime you wish, especially when my mother isn't around. Odin, I believe we are done here. Why are you talking to that statue? Sir Odin, you haven't even said one word to Grace since we got here. Welcome. Come on, Odin, we all know you actually like talking. At least he said one word. But yeah, with that, that's this place done as well. Showed Grace and Doggo around Almike, and as you saw, we also unlocked the fast travel point for the Elderwoods. Actually, yeah, you know I did that because you saw the previous episode, right? But yeah, this should be the last place we have to go to, which is a very nice place to end it off with. Actually, it's kind of weird that we don't have to go to Levitania or Terra Nimbus, I'm sorry, but I guess there's not really anyone like a head of the island, so I guess it makes sense. Hello again, Great Spirit. Great, this is the Great Spirit Danuta, who watches over the Elderwood. But that's the cutest bear I've ever seen. Flattery will get you everywhere, young one. I sense that you are not a child of Reveria. Oh wow, you're good, Danuta. The smell is different than that of a Reverian child. Oh no, do I smell? I'm so sorry. I bathe every day. Maybe it's the hot springs. Gross. Huh, no, my child. It is just that you have a different smell. You smell like tradition. Art thou perchance a child of Origin Island? Dude, this bear is really amazing. Oh my god, he knows everything. Yes, dear Celestia would often talk about it. She many times spoke of the land where she had lived before coming to Reveria. However, I must say I am surprised. It is almost as if I am meeting a character from a story. You hear that, Grace? You surprised the Great Spirit. It happens but once of every few centuries, but why would a child of Origin Island venture to this world? I got this, let me explain. Thank you, Euelia. As always, I appreciate it. I see. Indeed, this is a rite of passage that every young one must take. Even you, Great Spirit? I said young one, but yes, even I, but that is a story for another time. Unfortunately, we never get to know the story of little Danuta. You really don't think I was wrong to leave? On the contrary, it is necessary for those of the adventurous heart to know what is in the world. Traveling Reveria will inform your wishes going forward, the wishes that shall shape your life. Well, I can tell you what's right and wrong, but I think it is a shame not to enjoy life. Besides, if you hadn't left your island, we couldn't have met each other today. If you'd like, we can show you around the forest. I'm sure all the leaves here would like to meet you. Thank you for your kindness. It's so calm and peaceful here. It reminds me of the forest trend back home. So there is a place like the Elderwood on Origin Island too. Yeah, it's called the... Damn, what was it called again? Elder... I can't remember. Maybe it was just like Origin Wood, something like that. Yes, it's quite beautiful and quite similar, and yet something about it fills me with sadness. That is only natural, young Grace. You are simply sad with homesickness. Homesickness? Am I going to be okay? She's so naive. Alright, you'll be fine. Loneliness can't hurt you. I know that feeling. I feel lonely when I think of my home sometimes too. Danute is right. It's natural. Homesick. It's a concept I've never heard of. Well, when no one is around, is allowed to leave, how could I have? Celestia, home, sick, good. Do you miss home too, little one? Dogu? Whenever you feel a bit lonely, it's good to have someone to talk to. Of course, are there any hot springs here? Hot springs? Well, they're rather mild here, but after a harsh winter, it feels kind of hot. Oh no, I meant... Oh, dude, he meant it as in a hot spring? As in the season? Wow, okay. I definitely never got that little pun, but I like it. Never mind, I thought hot springs might tempt grandfather to come here for a visit. But why am I thinking of grandfather again? Grace, we would love to meet your grandfather, and we would like to give you a memento of your visit. Oh, you didn't have to get us anything, Pino. Sorry, Euelia, it's just for Grace. Don't worry, I have another one. Oh, thank you, Layla. Spiritual powder. Alright, thanks. Thank you, Layla, you shouldn't have, but I'm glad you did. We'd all love to hear more about your island sometimes, Grace. Oh yes, of course. Dogu? Thou art free to treat this forest as a second home, if it would please thee. Come and visit any time. Alright, very nice. I don't really remember what's gonna happen now. Okay, new quests have been added. Sure. Oh, when I first read the title here, The Sky's the Limit, I was like, oh, we are going to Terra Nimbus, but we're gonna go to Divinus. So that's nice, because we just have fast travel over there. So that's perfect. Alright, hey man, I brought back the creepy doll and a girl. Whoa, you live here, Euelia? Euelia, can you please turn back into my daughter while you're here? Just humor me. Yeah, come on, man. Stop with the butterfly disguise. Sure thing, and let me introduce you. Grace? This is Grace and her little friend, Dogu. They're from Origin Island. Dogu, whoa, are you a god? Or does he just have some sort of hyperglandular condition? We have some people like that at home. Really? Who do you have at home? What? Welcome, Grace. I hope my size isn't a distraction. I could turn into a butterfly if you'd like. Dude, I would like that. Please do. That's okay. I think this is better for... Well, I wanted to ask you a question if that's okay. Of course. Well, there is a prophecy on our island that... Well, perhaps you know about it. It states whosoever leaves Origin Island will invoke the Ancient Disaster. I wonder if you could tell me exactly what this whole Ancient Disaster thing is all about. Well, it has been a pleasure meeting you, Grace. I would like to give you a souvenir for coming here. I'm sure this will make you look like a true hipster back on Origin Island. Don't worry, I've got one for you too, March. Creator applique. Just looking like Divinus. Alright, I'll take that. Yeah, I don't know how hip that thing is, Dad. Why, thank you very much. So, have you ever heard that prophecy before? Oh, I'm sorry, which prophecy was that? The one that states whosoever leaves Origin Island will invoke the Ancient Disaster? Oh, I almost forgot. I have something else for you. Actually, that's okay. I'm really looking for information more than anything else. Yes, well, like I said, it was lovely meeting you, and I hope we can see each other again someday. Father, you're shameless. Oh boy. Grace is being very respectful and very serious. Everyone looks up to you as a god. Whether you think of yourself in that way or not doesn't really matter. You're always trying to shirk your responsibility. You have obligations in your life too, you know? Oh, calm down, Euelia. Don't get upset. Celestia, sad, tears? Dude, he is going... Super Saiyan? What? This doesn't just have to do with Grace, you know? This is about Noelia and myself too. We're trying to find out as much as we can about Mother, and you're just standing there. You're not the only one who misses her, you know, and it's not fair that you're not helping us. I'm sorry, Euelia, you're right. Please forgive me, but you must know there is a reason for all of this. How am I supposed to know that if you don't tell us? You're not being honest with us, and you're completely discounting our feelings at the same time. Just help us, okay? I'm sorry, Yuelia. Okay, I'll do my best to help you. What is it that you want to know? Celestia angry? Sad? Oh boy. He just totally malfunctioned. Oh no, what's wrong with Dagu? I see he's sick. Maybe it's the altitude. I've never seen him like this. Maybe he's just exhausted from all of the running around we've been doing. You might be right. I think Dagu and I should return to Origin Island, at least for now. It will be nice to tell everyone about what I've seen here in Riveria. Teehee. I still can't believe you used that name. Yeah, Riveria, what was it again? Like, smelly foot place? Thank you for showing me around, March, and you too, Yuelia. Everyone will be so excited to hear about all of the things I've seen here. Once Dagu gets better, I'd love to come back. Of course, we've only scratched the surface of what the world of elated comfy toes has to offer. You still need to see Mount Snow Peak, not to mention the floating island of Terra Nimbus. Wow, that sounds amazing. We'd love to see that, wouldn't we, Dagu? Yeah, it seems like he's fine again. Alright, and please know you are welcome to visit us whenever you would like as well. Alright, I guess she's just off on her own. Why didn't we go back together? Like, she's just gonna take the ship down to... Who is flying? This doesn't make any sense. I'm exhausted. Yeah, go back to your butterfly form and hang on to my neck again. You are a weird little girl, Yuelia. You know that? Father, I'm too tired to interrogate you properly. You're off the hook. For now. Yes, well, don't be too harsh on me. Well, let's head home, March. I need some sleep. Alright, well, that felt pretty quick. Which, yeah, Divinus really doesn't like to let loose a lot of information. He's kind of, I don't know. Like, why are you like this, man? Why are you so secretive? Anyways, just like that, we have done all of the preparation for the, what I believe will be the final episode of my Fantasy Life story playthrough. So look forward to that, I know I am. And as always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more stuff just like this, definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Not even 5% of the people watching my videos are actually subscribed, so I would appreciate it a lot if you would do so. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, later. Bye.